Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Network merchandise shop. Check out our large assortment of logo merch and our lifestyle collection as well. Just head over to abvnetwork.com and click on shop. We are also sponsored by The Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers a fully customizable carrying case that allows you to take your favorite distilled spirits or cocktail ingredients with you. Whether you're looking for yourself, a customized gift, or logo items for your business or event, The Bar to Go can help. Check them out at thebar2go.com. Use the number 2 when you type out The Bar to Go. Did you know Neely Family Distillery now ships its popular distilled spirits directly to you? To order, simply call 859-394-3258. Tell them the ABV Network sent you. And now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we narrow down a field of 24 to 8 to determine our next batch of ABV Network Super Fans. My name is McNew.
What'd she just say?
I can't say that.
What's happening right now?
I like that remix you put in there.
Jim Fosnott, Wes Harden, and BFN.
Hey, gang, what's up?
What's up?
Yo!
Yeah, boy, that was professional. That was really professional.
Narrow. I'm not good with R words, like rural, narrow.
Rural, narrow, yeah.
It's tough. I can't them. I'll put them in my scripts.
A lot of support from your co-hosts and guests.
Yes, thank you guys.
We're a very caring group.
So cover for you.
None of us are super fans, and 3 of us are actually ineligible. So people that get paid by the network don't. So Wes does those events. McNew, of course, as host. Myself, we're not eligible. Jim and Evan are, but they didn't make it in last year, so they're on the list tonight. So that's a little preview of 2 that'll be on the list. We're going to have 24 people, and we got to narrow it down to 8. So there'll be some tough cuts there, especially at the end. And then the worst one is the last one. Remember, Heidi was number 9 last year, and 8 people make super fan.
Dang, brutal.
I'm gonna get my black hood, my sight. Yeah. I'm ready. The execution is here.
Yeah. Here comes the Grim Reaper. So there you go. So we'll get to that in just a little bit. For right now, Jim said there's something he wanted to talk about. What is that, Jim?
So I was talking to my son the other day about something that I'll get into in a minute here, but about the worst names, like people you know in your life or that you went to school with, whatever, whose parents just didn't think about what they named them. Like, the first name with the last name, nickname, how that goes with it, how that works. So any unfortunate names of, actually people you know or worked with or something, not, something you read in the news or whatever, but actually people that were in your life in some way or you, for me, it's something that almost happened. But what do you got?
Yeah. I got 2 of them. I'm going to jump in here.
All right, jump in first.
So one, and I've seen, I don't know any one of these people. I have seen one is a person in overseas for a company at work, but I don't know if I still have it. If I do, I'll text it to you guys. But I used to have a picture of the business card when I saw it because I absolutely couldn't believe it. But there's a guy over, I think it's Japan, and his business card and his name, and there's no like weird spelling, but pronounced this way. It's literally like this. His name is Harry Wang. That's his name.
Oh, this poor man.
Harry Wang, old Harry Wang.
Oh, Harry Wang. And then there was growing up, I had a good friend who lived in Bowling Green, which is 30 miles away from my hometown. He went to, I think it was Warren Central, Warren East, doesn't matter. And, this is back in the day. So like I was at his house. He's like, dude, we had this new teacher this year. Check out the yearbook. Look at this guy's name. And he was a European guy who would come over and was teaching in the US. And his name, very similar, was Harry, but it was P-I-E-T-R-E, but it was pronounced Peter. His name was Harry Peter.
This is it's pretty frequent in Wes's life. There's a lot.
This is like a last, Wes. This all tied together.
Oh, man.
Harry Peters, Harry Wags. You need a Harry Dick, and you're good to go. You got it all covered.
I have yet to run into anyone named Harry Bush, but I'm going to look for it.
I was going to say, I wish I'd have gone first because mine sucks. I mean, I worked with a guy for many years. So I mean, he may listen to the show. He's a little bit of a bourbon fan. He'll reach out to me on Instagram sometimes. So that's the business type. Just do Instagram.
Oh, man.
But yeah, he'll be like a good show or whatever. But Donald McDonald, who names it?
Oh,
a little baby comes out of the womb. Here's this cute little kid. His name will be Donald McDonald. Why would you do that? Why?
So mean.
It is.
It's almost like one of them wanted to name him Ronald, and the other one was like, "No, the fuck, you're not." And they're like, "All right, what about Donald? Okay, we can do
well,
that."
that's totally different. Sure. Yeah. So that was it's just hard to believe that someone would do that. I don't understand, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Yeah, McNew, how about you? Any weird names?
no. Okay, so I am in this Facebook group called "This Name Is a Tragedy," and they just make fun of moms naming their kids absolute bullshit. So like, you can take a normal cute name like Madison, and then they put some like Y's in it in dumbass places, or like Caitlin can be spelled 50 different ways.
Yeah.
Like, modern parents, get your shit together. Spell your kids' names so they can buy a goddamn pencil or a mug with their name on it. So those people just piss me off, but I don't know anybody with funny names.
So make sure you go into that group and add the 2 new names you heard tonight to that.
I will. I fucking love this group, honestly. It's so funny. But people add like Leighton, like they're just like so many G's and H's and fucking extra letters. Like, bitch, get your life together and stop torturing your kid. Name it a normal name. Thank you. But anyways.
Yeah. All right, Evan, how about you?
Yeah, so I have a whole list on an old work app where a couple of coworkers found everyone. And now I work for a very large corporation, so you could imagine the amount of very funny names. But one of the most memorable actually worked on the same floor as me. And she never came in, but her name tag was up. And I kid you not, this is the first name, Dong Wang, and the last name's Wang. So her full name is Dong Wang Wang.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
Man.
Yeah. Well, imagine, finding that out. I mean, it just, what are you going to do, I guess, at that point? Jim, how about you, man?
So mine hits a little closer to home, and Wes, you'll appreciate this from your conversation. So when my ex-wife was pregnant with our son, we didn't know if we were having a boy or girl. Didn't want to know. So we're coming with all different names for boys and girls. And so we're coming up with boys' names, and she loved the name Harrison. And I have no problem with the name Harrison, except my last name is Fosnot. And every male Fosnot in history has been called Fuzznuts. My brother, my father, his grandfather, all Fuzznuts. And I said, my son is not going to go through life as Harry Fuzznuts. And she's like, that will not happen. That's just you being immature. Okay. So literally 2 days later, we're at dinner with my parents, and I go, hey, Dad, if we have a son, Julie wants to name him Harrison. And he looks her dead in the eyes and goes, over my dead body to my grandchild go through life as Harry Fuzznuts. Like, you called him, like, I didn't have to. This is what happens in our life.
Yeah.
So I saved him. He thanks me to this day for that. So,
Did you guys see Evan's message to the group? Wes,
yes.
Did you Wes's brother, Richard, Dick Harden.
Oh yeah. So make no mistake about it. I was always Wes Hard-On in school. Like that was just like the running. That was the running joke because it was. It's a very simple replacement of a vowel. So.
Well, the men were called Fuzznuts, and the women were called Fast Snatch.
Oh gosh.
Heidi Fast Snatch.
Yeah. When Julie and I were dating at one point, we were at a bar. We were at a bar waiting for a table, and I never give my last name because I can never pronounce it, but I did. And they go, Fast Snatch, Party 2, Fast Snatch. She's like, get up, I'll kill you. I'm like, right here.
Jim, when we're finished tonight, you can go to Heidi and say, I've got good news and bad news. The good news is you're getting a sticker. The bad news is it's Heidi Fast Snatch.
Fast Snatch.
Yes. There you
Enjoy
go.
the couch.
There you go. It is time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with Evan. Evan.
All right. This one is, since McNew is wearing a Taylor Stagg Blanton's Elmer shirt, so I've got myself a Stagg Junior.
Okay. Solid. So we'll see how that goes. I've got Neely Family Distillery Autumn Vanilla here. So. Ooh, that was good too. I think Evan had me slightly there though, but I gave him a run, more than I thought I would. But he's still got the lead. Wes, you're next.
I'm actually going to participate this time. I have a recently acquired bottle of the brand new Green River bourbon they just released this week. There was a store in town.
I'm interested in that one. Yes, because
there's a store in town that had a couple cases, and I was able to snag them. We'll see what happens here.
Okay. I think Mike Muffle happened. That was the Mike Muffle. It sounded like it was probably
it must have been because it was good here. It was a really crisp.
It did. You could tell that your mic kind of cut out. You could just slightly hear it, but we can't give you credit for that. We have to go with what came through the airwaves, and Mike Muffle got you. So Evan still has the lead. Jim, you're next.
I'm going some Midwinter's Night Dram, Act 7, Scene 4.
Okay. Decent, but not enough. Evan is at the verge of going 3 in a row. What do you got there, McNew?
He's probably going to take it because I have this Hard Truth Hills Sweet Mash Rye that's honestly on bottle fill level.
Natural cork. Yeah. That's what you had to figure was going to happen with that one. So it's a great cork, but one pop and then done. So Evan, 3 in a row, buddy.
3 in a row.
Cheers.
All right. We're going to take a quick break. And then when we come back, this is real. When we do this, we're going to go from 24 to 8, and then they don't go to a contest or anything like that. That's it. They are super fans. That is a designation. They may get the opportunity to be a super fan Hall of Famer, but once they get in, you are in. So we'll do that in just a few. Hello, this is Steve Akeley of the ABV Network. Let's talk about the people who make this show happen. First up is Leatherwood Distillery in Pleasant View, Tennessee. Company founder Andy Lang started distilling as a hobby while serving his country as an elite Green Beret. Andy distilled all over the world during his time in the military and brought this passion back to him in the U.S. when he returned home. A visit to Leatherwood combines Andy Lang's unique distilled spirits and a museum of artifacts from his time serving the U.S. Share a drink with a fallen soldier at their bar where you can grab an acrylic bio off the wall that celebrates the individuals who gave the ultimate sacrifice to protect his or her country. They will also ship their distilled spirits directly to you, so check them out at leatherwooddistillery.com. Hi, this is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network. We're sponsored by the Stave and Thief Society. This is where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge a bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my Executive Bourbon Steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification program available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Okay, let's talk about Neely Family Distillery. In 2018, I met Royce Neely at an industry event. He started appearing on our shows, and we became friends during my frequent visits to Kentucky. Today, he's leading the way for young distillers making their mark on the bourbon industry. A visit to Neely Family Distillery combines family history, a look at what makes their products unique, and of course a tasting through their whiskeys, moonshines, and creams. Check them out at neelyfamilydistillery.com and visit them in Sparta, Kentucky.
Hi, this is Mr. Bill. You're listening to Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we have a bracket challenge to find an ABV Network Super Fan.
Yes, we are. Well, 8 of them actually, but yes. So there was 8 that went in last year, and let's go over those. Let's just recap. Here are our official super fans: Rick the Legend Brenner, Dana the Dreamer 6. That's a favorite of Wes's. The Ewalds, Mandy Kaplan, another West favorite, Danny Kennard, Kevin Majors, Bob Whitlatch, and the Robinsons. Of course, last year, all 8 were eligible to go into a bracket challenge that we then did for to determine who was our once a year Bourbon Hall of Famer for super fans, and the Robinsons were the winners of that. So we'll have a little bit different format this year because everybody who didn't make it into the Super Fan Hall of Fame will be eligible, as is anybody who gets in tonight. So there'll actually be 15. We'll get it down to 8 spots. That'll be on the next show though, so we will not cover that tonight. But here are our contenders. Again, we got 24. So Bill Lewis, Jim Fosnot, Jeff Kaplan, Tony Freund, Stacy Spears, Jeff from Iowa. The last 3 are OGs. So they actually did not make it last year, but they've been with me from the beginning and super fans literally from day one. So they have a special classification. They're kind of in the super fan status, but I also want them to officially get voted in at some point. So that's why they're still competing here tonight. Then we've got Heidi, again, number 9 last year, just barely missed out. Della Fane, Katie Joyce, Kaylee Baker, Phil Collin, Kathy Kuhl, Scott Pinkowski, Joe Ferrara, Luke Otero, Mike Gaskamp, Paul Russo, Matt Bay, Nate Weingar, Brian Murphy, Tim Wheeler, the Mitchells, George Rose, and last but not least, Evan Van Scoik. So that is our list.
So, Steve, what determines if you go in as a person or as a couple?
People that show up at the same time.
Yeah, there's certain people that, like you and Heidi are separate. You come on shows separately and things like that. But like the Mitchells, they're always together. I mean, So, the Robinsons, there's never an event where just Neil shows up to, and, or the Ewald. So there are some that are just they're always couples. So they get put in like that. That may or may not be fair. We had that debate last year, but yeah. So
like 90 out of 100 events, they're going to be there together. So you're just a couple
right,
at that point.
Exactly. Evan is in, but no, he's not. Evan is gone. I'm picked first. I'm going to eliminate Evan.
This isn't a bracket challenge. This is like that throwdown.
This is not a bracket challenge. This is
Yeah. 2 years in a row.
You get picked out. You get picked out. Evan's gone. He cannot. You'll have to wait till next year.
Really, Evan isn't a fan. He's one of us because he does our game nights. Evan's just one of us.
Jim, you're next. You get to knock someone off the list.
This isn't fun at all.
No, it gets worse. This is not that bad right now.
This is still the fun part.
Right.
I'm going to go with Matt Bay.
Matt Bay. Yeah. There you go.
No signs for you.
Yeah. No signs for you. And we'll see him too. So I'll be sure to bring that up.
I'll see everybody. I'll see everybody here.
Yeah. All right. Next up is Evan. Oh, here's fun. Here's a guy who heartless. He could care less who cuts off. Yeah.
You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. This is revenge. Nate Weingar for last year. You are gone, sir.
Nate Weingar. Okay.
Choice, sir.
Yeah, there you go. Gone. That was kind of an easy one. Yeah, there's a low hanging fruit. Nate has enough good things going on. What does he need to be in this thing? So, and he doesn't let me be in his club. So
right, that's automatic ejection.
Right. I agree. Oh, me again. Good. Of course. Let's see here. Who should go? Oh, Scott Pinkowski. Yeah. If he made it in and Kathy didn't, there would be a family feud there. So that's easy. That's easy. Even she'll agree with that.
Eliminate that one. So Kathy has one.
Yeah. Evan again. Evan. No West so far, but maybe he'll get picked all the time.
I don't think there's one in there with my name on it. So
I think there is.
All right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna out Joe Ferrara.
Joe Ferrara gone. Okay. Long time listener. Yeah, but that's he's gone. All right. Joe. Sorry. All right. Next up. Wes, finally.
All right. Like always, I have very scientific reasons for these things. Simply because
who's a real fan.
Yeah, simply because he is famous for sending only females on the show full bottles of things like Willet and so forth, but never shares anything with the rest of us. Luke Otero is out.
Luke is gone.
You love Luke.
Bye-bye. I'm sure you do, McNew.
All right, next up is McNew.
Okay. I'm going to go with Della. I love recording with Della. I love her beer reviews, but I don't feel like she's a super fan. Getting rid
I'm a
of Bill.
bourbon fan. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
a super beer fan.
Yes.
Fair enough. All right. Next up, Jim.
I'm gonna go with Mike Gascamp.
Mike Gascamp.
Oh, man.
All right. Yeah, good guy. Go on.
I like to figure who's all come to like different,
He's a dedicated Dusty event.
Oh, yeah.
I get that,
Part of
but
Wes's audience.
Has he been to Key West? Has he been to New Orleans? Has he been
don't care
to
about
Hard Truth? Has he been to different?
No, he has not. Wes, you again.
Oh, you know what? Jim, you look really stressed about having to make these decisions with your name still there. So I'm going to help you out and eliminate Jim Fosnight.
All right, Wes.
I'm going to ease your pain, sir.
You're helping him out. Well, that's nice. What a service that is.
Helping him out, you know?
You're a humanitarian there.
I am. I'm a good guy.
He doesn't have to worry about that stuff now. He can just concentrate on the game.
He can just zap people left and right.
Yeah.
They're conscious.
And now here he goes. No stress-free, Jim. You get to choose someone.
Can I kick someone off your network instead of off the Super? Oh my God, this is not fun at all. Jesus. Hold on, I just lost my list because I got all upset and I scrolled through too far.
Yeah.
Paul
Russo, gone.
Also,
All right.
a lot of events. Paul shows up for things.
Paul's a good guy.
Yeah. He even
I'm a good guy too, you jackass.
All right.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
McNew, you're next.
I'm gonna get Jeff from Iowa
Jeff from boy, that's rude. Boy, that's
because he's
rude.
not allowed to be a McNew fan. And
Well,
it's
that's
hard
true. That's true.
He's a
Not a
McNew
McNew
fan. His
fan.
wife is not.
Right.
Yeah.
to be a McNew fan. I'm out. You're out.
He's a McNew on the 4th of July fan. His wife is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jim, you're next.
Damn it. I am not enjoying this at all.
No, it's not a fun one.
No. I'm going to kick another OG. I'm kicking Stacy Spears out.
Oh, wow.
Stacey Spears. Wow.
Like she invited me to Rebuild last month, but it was like last minute, so I couldn't go. But it was
Yeah.
Well, she
Stacey.
didn't invite me, so what do I care?
Oh, Wes.
Oh, yeah.
He's the only one who enjoys this.
You know what? I don't think we're going to allow 2 years in a row where a couple win. I love the Robinsons. They deserve. Mitchell's, you're out.
Mitchell's gone.
The Mitchells are new. You gotta give them more love. Invite them more in.
They have to be around a little longer. We've got some
Brad and Sally
They
OGs.
need to sign up for more Dusty events, I guess.
That's exactly what happened. That's
Right,
exactly what I'm doing.
Not enough Dusty events. McNew again. McNew.
Okay.
I'm liking
see,
this. Don't pick me.
Give me a rundown of who's still in.
Okay, so you've got Bill Lewis, Jeff Kaplan, Tony Friend, Heidi Fosnot, Katie Joyce, Kaylee Baker, Phil Collin, Kathy Cool, Brian Murphy, Tim Wheeler, and George Rose.
Oh, this is hard. I'm gonna go Katie Joyce. I like recording with Katie, but I don't feel like she's a super fan.
Katie Joyce, okay.
She shows
So-
up, we invite her to show up,
All
not
right,
because
so-
she wants to show up.
Let me see here. Let me count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 left. That means only 2 more go.
2 to go.
Two more, huh?
This is it. 2 go. This one is going to hurt, but not as bad as that next one. So,
Let's go.
Wes.
Yes.
You're large with this.
Oh man.
Okay.
Let's see.
We will run down everyone that's left after Wes here. There'll be 9 left and 1 more to go.
All right. I am going to jettison Jeff Kaplan out of this list.
Jeff Kaplan is gone. Okay. So we have 9 left. That means 1 more will go. We've got Bill Lewis, Tony Friend, Heidi Fosnot, Kaylee Baker, Phil Collin, Kathy Cool, Brian Murphy, Tim Wheeler, and George Rose. 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to count this again to make sure I'm right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is correct. So whoever name gets picked here, you get to eliminate the last person. This is the last
I'm
person.
ready. I'm ready for my fate.
I know who I'm picking.
McNew.
Hey, I love this human being. I think he is fantastic. I love what he's doing. I don't think he's a super fan. I think he's fun when I record with him. Phil Collin, baby, you're out.
Phil Collin.
That was going to be the one I booted too, McNew. If I was chosen.
Phil
Not
Collin.
a super fan. He's a great human being, a great bourbon personality, not a super fan.
He tells terrible jokes. So.
Yeah.
I love his jokes. I love the jokes. I love the Phil energy, but not a super fan.
Congratulations to the class of 2022. We only do this once a year. So these are the 8 that will make it in. Bill Lewis, Tony Friend, Heidi Fosnot, Kathy Cool, Brian Murphy, Tim Wheeler, and George Rose. How about that?
Congrats, everyone.
That's a great class. That is our super fan class.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So they are all eligible, not necessarily will all be competing, but they are eligible to go into the Superfan Hall of Fame. Evan, question.
I think you read everybody's name right, but I think you didn't say Kaylee Baker when you went down that list.
Okay. She should be on there then. If I missed her, she's on there. Kaylee Baker is on there. Yes. Yeah. So, and that's, I'm just going to double count here. 1, 2, 3.
I think you skipped over Jim Fosnot also.
No, he's long gone.
Jackass.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, we have 8. So that's it. That is our class of 8. It does include Kelly Baker. So there it is. That is our inductees. That will be going on the website. It won't get out there for this group. It will not go out until the show drops. I don't want to notify anyone early. I'm sure I'll hear from Heidi tomorrow, from Jim, but the rest we'll leave as a surprise. So there you go. All right, we'll wrap the show up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. We'll start with you, Evan. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Facebook, Evan Van Stoik, or Instagram, Wit Wisdom Whiskey, where I don't have to eliminate as many people this year.
Yeah, true. Wes, how about you? Where can people find you?
Find me on Instagram at bourbon_West. You can find me on Twitter at Bourbon West, one word.
All right, Jim.
You can find me on Facebook at Jim Fosnot or on Instagram at FozJim, FAZZJIM.
All right, McNew.
I am on Instagram at McNew ABV.
All right. For me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com, but we also got a company website. That thing's abvnetwork.com. Check it out because everything that we do is out there. Previous shows, blogs, so much more, abvnetwork.com. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I'd like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. It helps people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
All right. Great job today, gang. Wes, you had the time of your life, so that's fine.
I did.
So,
It's a great time.
All right. We'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Outro.
Cheers.
Peace. Before we finish the show, let's talk about some great companies that support the ABV network. First up is Moonshine Still Pro. Moonshine Still Pro has a full line of products to help the home distiller. Whether you want to experiment on the stove in your kitchen or you're looking for a bigger setup in your backyard, owner Russell Creed and his team can help. They have multiple still offerings, accessories, and even grain from their partners at Goldstone Mill to assist you in making whiskey on par with your favorite distillery. They can also help you with some fabricated parts you probably can't make yourself if you are attempting a DIY still project. Learn more or order your still or parts at moonshinestillpro.com. Another friend of ours is the Goldstein family at Goldstone Mill. The Goldsteins offer a variety of heritage and heirloom grains to make the finest whiskeys in the world. Plus, they are more than just a grain company. They are truly consultants to make sure the grains they are providing to you or your business meet your highest expectations. Additionally, they work with mills around the country, ensuring shipping is as low as possible for their customers. If you're a distillery, brewery, or even doing this at home, Goldstone can assist you. Check them out at goldstonemill.com, call them at 217-254-6613, or check in via email at hello@goldstonemill.com.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.